And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Friday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Bulls, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the fifth contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the center. And for the Suns, Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
No good from Booker. LaVine wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. Williams a screen on DeRozan. Booker the pass to Williams. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
The first one falls. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now LaVine, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. LaVine passes to Sabonis. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Here's Gillespie, takes a 3, and Brooks is good for 3.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes. You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Booker left side. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
Here's DeRozan, again Sacramento.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Here's Gillespie. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Gillespie, and it's Brooks in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the corner 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a closed sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here's LaVine after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Here's Gillespie, still without a basket. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Allen. 4 on the clock. Here's Gillespie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in. Outside DeRozan. Plenty of space. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night. The Suns trailing. Pass to Brooks. Rebound by the Kings. This, of course, their first time matched up with the Suns.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now here's DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Green left side. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Here's Gillespie. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Brooks. No good there.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Sabonis for 3. Levine, good on the triple. Levine's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Levine can't hit.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Westbrook with the steal. On the wing, Levine. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And the Kings making a change here. Suns trail by 10. On the wing, Brooks. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Levine with it. Now Green defending. They get the rebound. DeRozan fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now, here's Green. No scoring in this one. Over Monk. Misses and the dry spell continues.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Pass to DeRozan. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first, and it's good for 2. DeRozan's got 9.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Green over Monk. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Green's got his second basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Suns, Iguodaro's checked in, and Goodwin subbed in for Grayson Allen. Monk outside. From outside, off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside, Green. Unloads. And the Suns tack on two more.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Kings leading now by 10. Over to the left wing. Clifford can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. To the inside, Iguodaro had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Out left to the wing. Puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Kings. They're leading by 8. Achua, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Achua. Launches a three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And there's Monk. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Shots good by Green.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Ellis against O'Neal. Pass to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Green. 16 points for him. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Iguodaro. Shot clock at 5. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Schroeder. Kings moving the ball around. Ellis surveying the D. Here's Sabonis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Sabonis has got 12 points in the game.
And guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
Russell Westbrook in for the Kings. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Green. Stolen by Westbrook. Monk kicks to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Russell Westbrook. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Brooks misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Green. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. On its way from Monk for two. And they'll get another chance. Good work there as it goes. He's got 14.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brooks outside from deep three-point land. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Westbrook kicks to Achua. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 14. Brooks dishes to Booker. Brooks setting a pick for Booker. Over Levine. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, really smart use of the screen by Booker to create space.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Kings also at the sub. DeRozan's checked in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13.
And a full force behind that jam. D-Book looking to send a message.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Levine against Booker. Takes it from 10. And there's Levine on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got 17.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Brooks down low. DeRozan's there. Pass to Gillespie. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Monk, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 10 points. And thanks to that one from Devin Booker. DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Brooks outside. Williams a screen on DeRozan. Booker right side. Fires from deep. And the Suns another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Count it. 11 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 11. On the wing, Booker. The three. The three-pointer is right on target.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Allen's checked in for Jalen Green. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Suns third.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Back to Westbrook, stolen by Brooks. An even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, Booker glides in to finish the break.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Gillespie, the pass to Allen. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight. The Kings leading. Kick out to Levine. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 20 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Brooks. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 5. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Westbrook kicks to Levine. Back to Westbrook from the arc. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Booker in the corner. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Gillespie. Following the basket by Malik Monk. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Allen at the screen for Brooks. Plays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid, and a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it pour from outside and route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. Five seconds left in the first half. There's the lob to Sabonis.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Sacramento. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Right back after this break.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is... And now let's talk about this game and the first half of the Phoenix Suns. A tough battle so far.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. And it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
As Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Now here's DeRozan. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Basket's good.
That's on Mark Williams.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The Kings shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Brooks misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside for Murray. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 6. Kicks it out to Booker. Brooks setting the pick for Booker. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. DeRozan inside. Allen defending. Drains the three-pointer.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
You need a steady hand for that second unit, and he provides that and sometimes a lot more.
Now DeRozan, following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And staying with the play, Sabonis. And it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Over in the corner, Allen. Brooks a screen. And here's Booker from the arc. The long-range shot from Booker.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here's Westbrook. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Allen with the screen for Brooks. No good on the triple.
just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Murray dishes to Westbrook. Rebound by the Suns. Booker outside. Williams a screen on Westbrook. And the Suns miss again. Kings leading now by 10. Murray sets a screen for Westbrook. Going inside. Sabonis. Offensive rebound. Westbrook can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Westbrook with the steal. For three, Levine. And Kevin Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight from downtown. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Levine, that's good. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Suns trail by 12. Booker in the corner. To stop the run. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in. Monk's checked in for the Kings.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high-arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Out to Brooks. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Green outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Tries a three off the inbound. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Green. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And, boy, he just keeps coming.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 10. DeRozan. And the layup is good. DeRozan's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
From deep, Green bangs home the trifecta.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
DeRozan with a screen for Monk. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Over in the corner, Green. And the Suns another three.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
And there's Monk on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Sacramento. Achua, he's checked in for Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Monk kicks to Sabonis. Now Levine. Guarded by O'Neal. Sabonis' screen on O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Levine can't hit. Suns trail by 4. Booker in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 51.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
The shot by Monk is no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Iguodala. They kick it out to Green. Done with a screen on Monk. So they take the lead. Green's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine against O'Neal. Here's Achua. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Fades. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Russell Westbrook. Zach LaVine is out there with Achua. Then it's Malik Monk. They swipe it. In the corner, it's LaVine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Westbrook with the bucket.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
Strong finish inside from Booker.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
LaVine's shot is off. The Suns trailing. Here's Green. A special move before the shot. Green's got 38 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Monk outside. Achua kicks to Westbrook. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Shots good by Green.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks, starring Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook against Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in. And now Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Levine against O'Neal. Down low. Achua.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
Booker inside. He's covered by Westbrook. No good from Booker.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Done outside. Westbrook against Booker. On the wing, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Westbrook with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Changing ends. Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else. And he runs hard all the time.
The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Booker with no one around. Offline with his 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Inside. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 8 now on the night. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And here's Booker over in the corner. Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 44.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the King. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Long for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Williams a screen. Booker dishes to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim, what would your advice be to get the Phoenix Suns back on track for their new head coach?
I think they need to change their mentality about what wins in this league. It's about defense and activity level. You got to have those players who are willing to lock in, fight, and battle for those 50-50 balls.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Levine for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got 34 points.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. And here's Booker from the arc. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. DeRozan against him.
And his confidence and leadership skills just have grown every year. Sabonis has no problem being that guy in that situation.
Now Brooks, and stolen by Murray. Outside, Levine. DeRozan. Outside, Murray. The long shot, no good. Levine against Booker. Stolen by Levine. Left side, Westbrook. DeRozan. Up again. Oh, sticks the putback.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defender.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Jumper is off. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Now Booker jacks up a three. And down goes the three.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now Levine. A three-pointer. Good.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Now Booker. Brooks with a screen on Levine. All right, here's Williams. Booker! Another bucket. Wow!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Williams, a screen on Levine. Booker, and yep, another basket.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Now Westbrook. Sabonis sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. Levine outside. Knocks down the three.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brooks with a screen on Levine. And another one.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in 61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006.
Now Murray fires the three. Williams with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.